Thank you for stopping by my channel, Healthy Living with Miss Renee the Barber. Now, if you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for staying with me and supporting me on my weight loss journey. Now, as you know, this is a healthy living channel, so what do? We always start out with a squig of water. No, we don't. Welcome to my channel, Healthy Living with Ms. Renee the Barber. So glad that you stopped by. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for staying with me and supporting me on my weight loss journey. All right, now let's go over some housekeeping rules. You know what they are. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share, comment, and don't forget that like button. All right, now, do you have your water? All right, now this is a healthy living channel. You know, we always start out with a squig of water. So, do you have your water? All right. If you do not have your water, then hey, pause, put this video on pause, go get your water, and when you return, we will be here. Now, I say that because we need to stay hydrated. And water is a good, way to flush the toxins out of your body. We need a lot of water intake daily. All right, so while you're watching my video, hey, take this opportunity and drink some water out of a water bottle, a cup, a glass, whatever you got handy. Drink some water. All right, so you got your water. All right, now let's take that squig together. Now, as you see, we're in the kitchen, alrighty, and I do not have my stemware where I mix my ice, sparkling water, and I cut it with water and refresh it and all that. Okay, that's not one of those days, because what we're getting ready to make is some celery juice, okay? So that's a liquid. I don't need the water right now. So this is not going to take as long as making a whole meal, so let's get prepared. Now, let me just talk about some of the benefits to celery juice before we get started, okay? Because there's a lot of different claims about celery juice. I'm not sure which ones are factual and which ones are not. We do know that celery juice or celery itself is healthy, meaning that it's low in sodium, low in fat, low in carbohydrates. Now, I picked up this stem or this bag stock of celery today. What? From Aldi's. Yes, I did. And it was $1.29. Okay, so we know that it's not that expensive to make. Now, celery juice. Okay, now let me just remove, because we're going to have to clean the celery. Put that bag. Well, one of the things I want to discuss, this thing. Okay, so let me take that stem. I think I'm gonna use this for later, because you know I can garnish my drink with this. All right, so now one of the things about celery, okay, here's another, I'm not sure if it's correct or not, but is this considered a stalk of celery? Or if you remove one of these, is it considered a stalk? Okay, because I looked that up before I came on, and it said okay, what happens when people give recipes, okay, they will say you will need 2 stalks of celery. And I saw where this lady used 2 stalks, which is, she thought was like this bunch here, 2 stalks. And she said she ended up with like an enormous amount of celery in her recipe. So is a stalk 2 of these bunches, or is it just one of these? Okay, because it says that this one could be considered a rib. Okay, now, so I want to make that clear to you guys, because we're going to use this whole. I'm calling this a stalk, one whole thing. I feel like if you remove one, that's a rib. Okay, so we're going to use this whole stalk. This whole stalk, like I said, I did receive it. I did purchase it at Aldi's, and it was $1.29 for the entire thing. Not the $1.29 per pound. It's $1.29, which I think is fairly inexpensive. So I'm depending on the taste and how this drink affects my body, I may be doing more celery juice. Okay, now the reason why I'm doing a celery juice today, I met a young lady named Kelly. Kelly, if you're watching this video, I want to thank you for our conversation. Very pleasant young lady, already very informative, very health conscious. And so she had her celery juice, and she told me how she makes it. And I said, you know what? I have a juicer at home. Let me try. Because that's one of the videos that I've been wanting to make for you guys, is a juicer. I wanted to use my juicer, actually. You've seen my juicer several times in my videos. It's sitting right here on my counter, right here in the corner, right here. You can't, but I removed it for this actual video. Normally I have my magic bullet, then I have my air fryer and my juicer. From now on, you will realize that and see my juicer. But I've never used it as a demonstration, so today's the day. Thank you so much, Kelly. All right. Now, one of the reasons why I never used it, because I really didn't understand how to use it, meaning what types of vegetables I prefer in my juicer. When I first received this juicer, actually from a friend, when I received this juicer about, I want to say about 6 years ago, I was using vegetables that did not have a lot of water content. And so I would have to buy a whole bag of something just to get like a mere like fourth of a cup of juice. And I was like, fiddle with that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not going to juice anymore. It's too expensive. I didn't understand that certain vegetables or fruits have more water content. Celery happens to be one that has a lot of water content. Cucumber is another vegetable that has a lot of water content. So let's see how much juice this one stalk is going to provide us with today. Alright, so now the celery may be just a little bitter taste. So in order to sweeten up my celery juice, I'm going to use an apple. Alrighty then, I forget. This is a crisp apple. What are they called? I saw the name. I'm not really, you know how they have Granny Smith apples and Michigan apples. This is some kind of crisp apple, but I can't recall the name. If you guys know the name, hey, text me when you see this video. Tell me what kind of apple this is, okay? It's nice. It looks like it has wax on it. Look how shiny it is. Wait a minute, is the name on here? Well, honey, you know I don't have my glasses, so. Oh yeah, the name's on here. Hold on, let me go get my glasses. Alright, so the name of this particular apple is a Honey Crisp. A Honey Crisp apple. I'm not sure if this is the best type of apple to mix with your celery, but it was the only one that I saw at Aldi's that was not in a bag. They were just like loose and you could just buy one. So that's why I picked this up. Alright, so now let me talk about calories. Now, that's how I ended up looking up. What's the difference between a rib and a stalk? So I'm not real clear on how many calories are in a, let's say a bunch of celery, a stalk of celery. Some say, let's say, we definitely know that it's, well, let me just say, some say there's 6 calories per stalk. I'm not real sure about that. Are they talking about a rib or a stalk? I don't know. But we do know, let's say something like this probably has less than 50 calories already, so that's what I'm concerned with. Now celery, like I mentioned, celery is a soft vegetable. So that's good in the sense that it will not make the juicer work too hard. All right. Okay, now because I am adding the apple, and the celery, it is no longer called or referred to as a mono juice, okay? Mono meaning one ingredient juice, right? So now we got 2 ingredients. It's no longer considered mono. Mono is becoming kind of popular, where you don't have to mix a lot in your juice, a lot of variety in your juice. You could just take one fruit or one vegetable and make the juice, okay? So then that's considered a mono juice. Now here's another thing I think about juicing, okay? Different vegetables have different vitamins and nutrients in them. We know that each vegetable has a different purpose as far as nutrients. Now I'll just post some of the nutrients on this video, what nutrients you will find in celery. But here's my question to you, and please make a comment about this, because I'm still learning. I'm new to eating healthy and I'm still learning. So one of the things is, I know that this is healthy. However, once I juice it, I'm removing the fiber. All right, so what else do we know about celery? Well, we know that it is full of water content, but we also know, and nutrients, okay? So I'm looking at it as a gut cleanser, meaning that it helps to flush out the toxins in your body while stimulating your bowel movement. I'm also looking at this celery as an morning booster in the morning. That's why I still have my pajamas. All right. And celery is also alkaline. It's an alkaline vegetable. Now when we juice our celery, we're going to use, I'm going to use the leaves as well. Okay. I'm just going to rinse it off. That part there, I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. So I'm cutting that off, throwing that away, and then I'm going to use everything else. Alrighty then. Alright, so now let's talk about the juicer itself. Now this juicer is about 6 years old. It was purchased for me and given to me from a friend as a present. This is a Black and Decker juicer. We purchased it at Walmart. It was about 35, maybe 40 bucks. Okay, just wanted to mention that came with it. And as I mentioned, it has been several years since I've used it. So we're going to assemble it today. And okay, so the first thing what we're going to do, we are going to cleanse our apple and well as our celery. All right. Alright, I thought I could make it through the video and not drink some water, but you know what? I'm just used to it now, so I gotta get some water in. Alright, now I've cleansed the celery. Now I want to mention something to you guys that just thought right across my mind while I was cleansing this. I thought, oh my goodness, if you could smell. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so clean. So I was thinking, man, if it's smelling this clean, then it's gotta like do the same inside. I don't know, do you agree? I mean, my inside's gotta be smelling clean too. That's what I'm trying to say, you know? Now, to wash the celery and prepare it doesn't really take long. But if this is if you're using it as a morning booster, then you probably should prepare the stalks of celery or the rib of celery or the stalk, the bunch, whatever you want to call it, the night before, okay? So that in the morning you're not running late. Just make your juice real quick. Keep it in a container and in the refrigerator, and then in the morning just make your juice. Alrighty then. I'm not sure if you should actually make the juice the night before. I'm not sure if everything will have a chance to settle. I'm not sure how that will work. If I were you, I would just prepare my celery the night before, and then in the morning just make your juice real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and assemble this the Black and Decker juicer. Before we do that, let me give a shout out to Mamie Leonard for purchasing this juicer for me. She has one just like it. Mamie, I don't know if you're still using yours. She purchased it 6 years ago for me. Mamie looks brand new, okay? I've only used it like 3 or 4 times, but thank you so much. You saw something before I even got there. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and juice. Assemble. That's what I'm trying to say. See, what comes first? I don't even know. Okay, I'm looking at this part. I've already washed these and it goes. Can you see the juicer? Let me move the camera a little bit. We're going to put that right there. That looks like it goes there. All right. And this major piece here, this is a major piece. It does have like a sifter, probably to catch all the like fiber. We're going to put that right there. Now I think what we'll do next is make sure it's fastened tight. Push down. Okay, maybe it's not fastened right. No? Oh, I think I have to add this piece to actually fasten it. All right, so let's just add that piece there. There it is. Let's see now. Yes, that's tight. Let's do it on one side, we'll do to the other side, right? Yep. So that's there. I wanted to mention to you, this is a plug-in. Got it plugged in. Alrighty then, I guess it's good to go. I want to make sure, I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. Yes, I'm missing a piece. Like I said, it's been 6 years. I don't know what this is. I don't think it goes here. I think there's a major, oh wait a minute, I think, leaving a piece. These are major pieces. All right, so, because this will sit there, and then anything that's coming out that spout will go straight into this cup, okay? Let me wash it real quick. All right, then, so, let me finish drying that off. We're gonna put this is a measuring cup, so whatever's gonna come out of that spout is gonna be right there. See that spout? Right there. And this is like to push the celery stalk down into the juicer. Like that, like so. Right, great. Now you can see the entire appliance. All right, so this has like a heart shape. That's how I knew that it fits right in this hole here. So we're just going to get started. I don't know if I need to cut the celery down more or not. So let's just get started. I don't even know how to turn this. Oh, right here. Here's the switch to turn it on and off. Let me see. There it is. So down is off and up and on is up. Okay. Now I'm just doing one at a time. I don't like how this is, so I'm going to cut my stalks in half. Remember, I want to keep this to garnish my beverage, my juice. Now remember, I keep these mason jars, right? Because they have, I have a smaller one here. Can you see the size difference? Yeah. So we're going to start out with this one first. I don't know how much this is going to make. This holds up to 12 ounces, okay? So we'll see. Let me just cut these in half or break them in half. Let's see how this goes. We're going to learn this together. It's been a long time since I've used this, and I don't know if this is the reservoir for the fiber or this is the juice. So let's see. Oh, I moved it. Oh, wait a minute. Is this cracked? Hold on. It was shooting everywhere, wasn't it? I couldn't see it. Let me see. Let me put some paper towel there. Messing up my good juice. I'm losing all my good juice. Okay. So I probably should have it on a non-slip pad. So in case it does get bumped, let's see what happened. I don't want it to spill again. All right, so let's put a couple more stalks in. I just broke them in half. Okay. See a leaf there. We're going to take that leaf and stick it right back in there, along with that and that one. Yeah. Alrighty then. That looks like it's going to produce a lot of juice. Let me just turn it on. Yes. Yes. I need to have my appliance on a non-slid or non-skid surface. Is this the one I'm saving for my drink? I'm just going to put it right in my cup. Maybe that's too much for my cup. What do you think? Yes, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just excited. I think I'm going to use this one. What about if I put that one? You like that one? We'll try that one. All right, so let me continue. Let's turn it on. Let me mention the thing about juicing. If you're gonna have to give it a little bit of force, okay? If sometimes it's stubborn, you have to give it some force. Now, the only time you should stop is when the machine actually just stops itself, okay? I don't know if you can see this cup here. Yeah, you can see it. You see that foam? Oh, that looks good. That foam looks good. Now after the appliance is shut off and you're finished making your juice, just continue to leave that reservoir cup there because you see the drippings, it's still dripping. Okay, so after we juiced our celery, this is what we have left. You know, and I don't know, if I was cooking something like a soup or making a soup, I would use this. I would save this. Or I don't know. Oh, it smells so good. Should I save this in the freezer? I don't know. Not this time. I'm going to throw this away. But there's a lot of fiber and nutrition in this. Alone, still dripping. Okay. What I'm going to do now is pour it into, I'm going to pour it into my small mason jar. I haven't even put the apple in yet. I just want to see what the celery, if it's too bitter. You see that nice foam? Yes. Okay. Put that right back under that spout so it's not dripping all over the place. I'm going to use my celery rib to give it a quick stir. Yes. Yes. Alrighty then. Well, it is a desired taste. I mean, we know the benefits, right? So is it something that you want to continue to do and acquire that type of taste? But not bad at all. I forgot to measure how much. I got so excited. All right, so let's do this. I have half a bunch left. Okay, now we know I just probably drank about how far? Okay, I see a line right here, a little above. I see a little line there. So that's about, I don't know if you can see. That's right there. That's 40 ounces, and that little line is right here. So what we just made was about 4 ounces. 4 ounces. Okay, let me put my stock in. Let's continue to make this. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Stay with me. I got so excited. I forgot we were measuring how much that one package or a bunch of celery produced. What I am going to do, pour it into this cup, but I'm not going to drink it. Now remember, this mason jar is 12 ounces. So I think I have enough for tomorrow. So I'm just going to stop right there. So let me show you how much I have left. So as you see, I still have quite a bit of celery. This will make probably just as much tomorrow. So try it. I think my apple slices were too large. So I cut them down to smaller pieces so that the appliance doesn't have to work as hard. I just wanted to add a little bit of sweetness to my juice, celery juice. Celery juice can be kind of bitter. I'm already feeling the effects. I just sipped on that juice. I'm already feeling the effects. My stomach feeling a little like queasy a little bit. I just want to taste the apple juice separate from the celery juice. Whoop! That's good. Let me see if I can. I'm not sure what this. That apple juice? Woo! That's sweet and it's good. Okay, let's add a little to the celery juice just to give it a little something, something. Now that was about, what was that? 2 ounces? Yeah, that was about 2 ounces of apple juice. So a half of Honeycrisp apple juice is about 2 ounces. All right, so stir it up with my celery stock. Let's see how this tastes. I mean, you still have to acquire the taste, but because it has the good health benefits. That may be something that you're looking forward for, okay? I like the foam on top. All right, so all in all, now this juice, which is probably 12 ounces or more, depending on how much you want to make, costs, hey, let's be real, it costs like $1.29. Okay, you stop it somewhere else, you're going to pay a lot more. Okay, we know that when you do things at home. They're doing the same thing you're doing. Okay, so great. Okay, I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys for joining me, trying to improve and strengthen my health. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it's so good. I want to drink all of it, but I don't want to drink all of it at the same time. I'm not sure how my stomach, I don't know. All right, so let's close out this video. You know what to do. Please, if you found something valuable or something helpful in this content, hit the subscribe button, share, comment. Don't forget that notification bell. Every time I drop a video, you'll be notified. All right, now, and don't forget that like button. All right, so I hope that you had a wonderful day. I'll see you next video, and here's to healthy living.